Hi Trinny.
Hi Jemima, how are you, darling?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Very well. Do you have any idea what we're doing today?
From that rail, not really.
No. Something inspired me that I bought a little waistcoat, gilet. Through the years, Jemima, I've loved these pieces. They're that layering piece, and this is from Isabel Marant, and it's a matching one, and it's a little King Henry VIII, I am. But I love the structure, I love that it's padded, and I love the print. So inspired by this, I thought this summer I've been wearing so many waistcoats, and I like what they do to my outfits. It's sort of switching out a little bit of my style. So I thought we could look at waistcoats today.
What a great one to start with.
Do you ever wear them?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I've got into them this year, but I wanted to ask, how do you wear them with boobs?
Yep.
And how do you take them into winter?
Great question. So non-boob people, this is a great shape, and you could get this in a very simple waistcoat. If you have a boob, you want to go to the ones which are a V-neck with a number of buttons. And winching your waist, they act sometimes like a bit of a corset. You can wear them open or closed, and you can get them in many different locations. Actually, I saw them in real high street recently, so I've traditionally bought them from designers. And I think that they're things that never go out of fashion. And I'm going to give an example of that later on with a Marc Jacobs one that I have literally had for about 18 years. And if I went into Marc Jacobs Day, they would sell me the same thing. It's something that nothing is tweaked about it in fashion. It's just how it comes back in a trend.
Well, can we talk about this one? Because
Yes.
it's amazing.
It's so
and I
useful.
knew you'd buy the matching top.
I thought to myself, every year Isabel Marant does a different print, and she's really worth buying on second-hand sites, because I think she's a little overpriced for what she is, buying it first-hand. But when you're totally obsessed and it's beginning of the summer and you're celebrating that moment, that was my purchasing scenario. It is a Closet Confessions. But I also like to wear it with the neckline tucked in, and if you don't know which neckline you suit, do look in the book, because I go through, and it's the only thing that I do rules in, how some people, understanding their face shape, will also have a relationship with which neckline you are when you're looking at clothes and looking at necklines. It's the details. So you first look at which boob am I and which neck shape am I, and then I take through and I show different necklines and I say who's best suited to wear that and who really maybe should avoid it. So for me, I don't mind a polo neck, but I have a very long neck, and I like showing the length of my neck. So I don't even want to take it off and take the rest of the show, because it's cozy and everything.
To keep it on for one more minute, can I ask about the makeup, please?
A sort of mucked up smoky eye. This is mucked up because it was much heavier. I took some off, and it's just whatever's left. It's Universe and Magician.
Oh.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's good. But with this, I might do a bright red lip. So that's my first one. This is the inspiration for the season. Waistcoats also, I wore a lot in the summer, and one of my favourite looks, this is a suit I got from M&M, and this actually brought me back to loving waistcoats, because I wore this with some trousers from Serena Beaut, and then I wore it with the suit here, which I'll show you now. I've got a bit of off-white cream, there's the kind of beigeness of the shoe, and then I'm thinking, what do I do jewellery-wise? And I had these big fat pearls, so I'm thinking if I was wearing a big cashmere jumper it might look nice, but I don't know if it turns it too ladylike, and I don't want to be ladylike. I'm going to put the jacket on, and then it changes the dimension of the jewellery. This jacket, the sleeves are a bit too short for me, so I'm definitely going to do my gold bangles. These ones are my old Zara ones, still going strong. I quite like the strength of that. Chanel pearls like that, and put them around. I'm showing you everything at once now, the whole kitchen sink. These big friends look too big now, so I'm going to take off the big friends there. I felt the other pearls really dominated the outfit, and then I'm going to use a bit of BFF all day, just cover the redness, and it will last all day long, which is great. I am thinking this is a red lip moment. I do love Rocky. I'm just going to do bum 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 bum, and even some little bit of joy. Let's try that. Just that softness. Nice strong red lip. Brows, tiny bit of blush. White bag. It's all. I don't mind white and cream at all. I think it works well. I love that as a look. I like that. You know, it was a twist on a pinstripe. I've worn it with a t-shirt underneath, and I've worn it sexy with the pearls like I'm showing you there. I'm going to go to Australia, and I'm going to take it with me, is this longer line Zara gilet, which I wore in this film with the matching trousers and that long gold necklace. So that's the look. I'm going to use a wicker bag today. And I love this look because I felt elegant but cool, because the shoulder pad you'll notice in this film is really padded, so I didn't have to wear a shoulder pad underneath, and it gave structure to a waistcoat, which can sometimes seem a bit floppy.
I love that swainy lip with it.
Whenever I wear white, as soon as I put on that lovely tomato red lip, it just brings the outfit to life. I'm just going to start with this to show you how you can wear waistcoats so they are the most flattering. So this is a Bella Freud grey wool waistcoat, and this is a Serena Butte trouser. It doesn't quite look like it matches. This actually came with some trousers, but I want to show you the hint of white. So when I look at this, I feel waistcoats can be kind of halter necky on you. So if you have a narrow shoulder, you can feel the shoulder is narrower. So when you have very narrow shoulders, you might not think I want to wear a waistcoat if you're proportionally like that as opposed to like that or like that. In their rawest form are brilliant on sort of coat hanger shoulders. So anyway, I'll show you the way I do it. So look at that, just with nothing underneath. So I was going to do a red lip, but I'm going to go pinky lip. So I'm going to go with Pia there, which just gives that brightness of shade, and I'm putting a little bit of Dido. This is from one of our tea tones. It's verging on the 60s pink, but it has more depth of tone, so actually it won't kill your complexion. So now, looking at this, that shoulder pad, which I don't know how I'd live without, so I went into Zara and I bought another 3, they're I think £15 each. But it just allows me to have the fun of the waistcoat, but it's played on broadening out the shoulder.
Yeah, this is great because I don't wear anything under a waistcoat, and this makes it a bit warmer as well.
It does, and when we've got this look, which started off as a summer look, and we're taking it to winter, this is stage 1, but stage 2 is getting a jumper under it as well, which can look lovely. I sort of feel for me it should be lighter, and it's tonally. Let's just try some, and we can see, and it's quite a thick jumper. One of my favourite jumpers that I got, and it's by Celine. That's a closet confession for you. And she's designing a new collection, which should be coming out soon, and I'm so obsessed and I don't know what to do. I need to go and hide my credit card.
Oh,
I kind of like that. It's just adds some shape. If you're wearing a jumper and you have a sort of uni boob, by putting on the waistcoat, you're creating, you know, we talk about the V that you should put on with a necklace when you wear a round neck. It's a great way for very curvy hourglass figures to wear round necks when they put a waistcoat on top, and then you're also going to get that nipped in waist, and it's going to show that lovely shape to a body.
I didn't expect to love that as much.
It works. And it's a bit bulky, the jumper. We can put a thinner jumper on show. But I want you also to look now, because I might change my mind on, is it better I go lighter or I go the same colour as the trousers? Let's look at both. Or I go the colour of Daffy.
I was about to say that.
To the
She's
grey
a great
section
colour.
of the show. So this is darker underneath, which I don't mind, Jemima.
No, where is it from?
This is from Prada. This is not a high street closet confessions, but all I want you to focus on is the tone. Yeah,
I'm loving the tone.
I'm not minding that it's a little bit darker underneath.
The only thing I was going to say is I didn't expect you to pick a neckline that was coloured.
I didn't either, I forgot. So, I mean, if it was like plain, we could be plain.
I like that it's a very similar tone to the trousers.
Yes, I think that's the thing. It's that seamlessness we've got going on. So this is a really great, chic, clean Zara waistcoat with that double waistcoat moment, which I adore. And there's a few ways that I could wear this. So I've got some black plain trousers on. I've kept a white boot, so even though it's wintry, I like the white boot.
Yes.
And I'm just going to start with putting a belt round it. So I love wearing this as just a layered piece, either belted in over a black trouser, and then I could put a jacket over it. So I could put a shorter jacket or a longer jacket. Actually, I could even put a coat like that. Let me just do this first.
I like the sound of a coat.
So that feels really cool.
Really cool.
The freshness of the white in winter, and you could have a little black bra on underneath it to be sexy and have white, black, white, black. I love the way that waistcoats enable you to bring slices of colour into the top half of the body, so that works for me.
Where's the coat from?
Coat is Alice Templey, and so are the trousers. And the belt is an old vintage one, and I don't remember where it's from. That's a real transitional piece, white with black.
It is, and especially when you've got the V and you've got the open neck, but you add a coat, it just really works.
Or we could go white with white. Let's just see what that looks like, because there's something, if we're really closet confessioning.
That's lovely.
I don't know though, in lengthwise, whether I like the long with the long. You know, I quite like very long, and I think this, if this was short, would be better.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I love the length of the coat against it.
But not that sort of slightly disjointed length here.
Yeah, I see what you
It
mean.
doesn't work.
That's a lovely blazer.
It is a purchase I made this weekend. I'm not even going to admit to where it's from.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Okay.
It's that bad. So let me show you another idea of same structure of jacket. There's a bit of white at the cuff and it's shorter than the waistcoat. And I love that layering moment of just having it come out.
Yes.
And having the white come out of the jacket, which is on the jacket.
Yeah, that's so clever. It would look so unfinished if you didn't have that white cuff.
It would. If I didn't have this length, because I'm very long-bodied, I don't like that it sort of sits away and it needs another bit of fabric before it meets my bottom. And I just like the layering of that.
Yeah. If it was up more, it wouldn't look like you'd layered. It would look like you just put a jacket on.
Yes, and it wouldn't look so considered and fun and a little bit like, what's that little detail? It's a joyful thing when you can create outfits where people look and think, oh, it's like you're looking at a painting and you see that, and then, oh, look at how that was done. And I like to give some interest.
Yeah, especially with the white shoes. They really have come into their own now.
So very versatile this, and I do this over dresses and belted in the summer, and you can wear it with almost anything. Evening in winter to bring freshness, and in the summer a myriad of ways. This is a long waistcoat I had made by a Susanna, and I'm going to show you now. I copied the gilet from Zara and I made it full length with a Susanna.
It's really cool.
But that feels fun. I think with the earrings, it's probably too much.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got to just say the jewellery is here. It's timeless. If I was getting this from a designer, it would have been £1,000.
Yeah.
And it's very special. I can do lots with it. I can belt it, I can wear it over a black jumper and dress it down with trainer and a black jean, or I can dress it up and make it sexy.
Yeah, it's a great piece to have.
And it's so easy to do this. It's one of the easiest patterns to cut for a gilet. So, you know, it's just about the structure and the hold, and the fabric when it drapes shouldn't collapse. So this won't, because it's heavy, and even though we've cut quite a heavy slit here, when I wear it, that stays, you know, quite wide because of the weight of the fabric. I got the jacket a long time ago, and then it went to Lila's wardrobe, but she hasn't worn it, so I'm taking it back.
Where is this from, Trinny?
This is Marc Jacobs, and it's sort of two, if you notice close up with the fabric, it's a waistcoat over a waistcoat.
And I like how the Bella Floyd one as well, they've got the back detail so that you can cinch it in, can't you?
I know, and you said to me that the ones you got from Zara didn't have that,
No.
so that is the difference, and it makes it a bit boxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I do this and it could feel boxy, but as soon as I winch it in, it can give me much more shape.
Although I feel like what you would say is like, just get a safety pin.
And I'm tempted actually, I'm going to make this sexier because I did somewhere find a black bra with lace. I haven't worn one of these for many years, and I did an elevator pitch with lemonade dolls, and it's the first time in years I've put on a black bra, and I love it. I love the width here to cover. They do all different sizes. The line of the lace was similar to this, so even though I had a button missing, you just get that peekaboo lace.
Oh yeah. I feel sexy.
I feel I'm sexy in this.
And I don't often see you in this type of skirt, Trinny.
This is from Madrid. It was from the flea market in Madrid. I do love it actually. I think it's
fab.
This is very different for me. I'm thinking, do I need a white jacket on top? Should I top and tail in the white?
I don't know, because you've got the white polka dots that I love. Do you want to try?
Or do I do pearls? That's the thing. I could just pearl necklace like that. It's a bit sort of pretty now.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Just one set like that.
Yeah. Would you do your long pearls?
I might do my long pearls. I do like this sense of a corset though.
For me, I just love that it's an unbroken line at your neck.
She's got a bloody point. But I'm thinking it's not finished, and I'm thinking it might just be the black coat on top. I think it's the lengths here, and it's having this the same length as the skirt. I think we need to pay homage to those lengths, but I am very black here.
I've just seen behind you that crazy pearl necklace. Would you do that?
Where did I get this from? Ad hoc.
Yeah.
I loved this crazy pearl necklace, didn't I?
Did you do it for Halloween?
I can't remember what I did it for, but Ad hoc is an utterly brilliant store off the King's Road, and it has so many mad things, and they are always a little bit less than you expect them to be for what they are. I mean, I don't mind it, but it did go, do you remember it went
It was,
over?
yeah. I think that's a lot.
Maybe it's too much. We want something that's a necklace that's sort of like that. It's about having something here and then emphasising the middle.
Because you
that going
still see your
greater.
waist.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just...
There's something here which is quite Toulouse-Lautrec turn of the century, those paintings with those women behind the bar in that Edwardian outfits, which are very much about a ton of pearls from here after Princess Alexandra, Edward VII's wife, and she would always do those ton of pearls. And then she had a leg of mutton and that tiny waist and the flared skirt. So a little bit. And the can girls of Degas. I don't know, I'm just feeling we're heading in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't not love it. It's about playing, isn't it? I'm going towards the idea again of the t-shirt with shoulder pad on. It's another Zara one. And then the waistcoat on top. This is by Tibby, which is an American brand. And so the trousers, I've still got on the white shoes. I don't mind that. I think it's a nice transitional piece.
Yeah.
And I like the fact it's a cargo pant with a waistcoat, because a lot of the time I might do a wide leg trouser with a waistcoat or a jean. But can you do a cargo pant? I think you really can. You can do nearly any shape of trouser with a waistcoat.
Yeah, I've rarely seen them with this type of trouser and it's really nice.
It's nice. And then I'm thinking that's nice for summer, but if I'm getting into winter, my challenge for me was how do I wear these trousers? So I'm also going to look with a round toe. I think they might need a pointed toe.
Nice.
That does look nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always self-conscious that you'll be able to see my ankle if I wear stuff like that, but...
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Yeah, that's good. That works for me.
Do you often buy the trousers, the waistcoat and the jacket?
Yes, I do. I started to do that, and because I think when you buy them in a neutral colour like this navy, you can wear them with so many things. I wear this with a pair of jeans and a navy pullover, and then I'll wear it with the t-shirt underneath, and then I might wear it over a navy dress.
Okay.
You know, just to give a dress more shape. Another type of sleeveless waistcoat I like, which are these from Uniqlo, and they come in all different types of collar. And I like this collar because it feels less like I'm wearing a gilet for outside, a puffer jacket, and there's a grosgrain ribbon at the end, so when I wear it and I want it to be a bit smarter, I just feel if I wear a round neck jumper and then this, I don't feel I'm wearing something to keep myself warm. I feel there's something a little bit more stylish to it.
Yeah, they come in lots of colours as well as collars, don't they?
I adore them. And then I might wear a coat over it, because now it's getting cold, and it is the nicest thing in the world if you feel that you are slightly menopausal and you get cold in your chest, but you don't want to get hot under the collar, and you just don't have that bulk of fabric around your sleeve.
Yeah.
But you have it here, and I think they're so chic, and especially if you get them tonal. I've got them in all these colours. We just brought the box up, and you know, if I'm wearing something white, I'll wear the white one underneath, I'll wear the brown one, this is a really old Saint Laurent one, and I'll wear the pale grey one with a grey coat. And that tonality makes them look very expensive.
Yes, and I think sometimes if you wear a scarf and you have got boobs, it can be quite bulky sometimes.
Yes, it can.
So this just,
It just gives you that. But I love that look. It feels smart. All right, let's do a final look with a gilet with a dress. Quickest way I totally switch out my makeup is using sheer shimmer in Wheezy. It looks like a sort of dirty brown, but I put it on and it takes my makeup to autumn. See my eyes go bluer, and I'll put it on my cheek like that, and I'll take that away from what was just a cooler smoky eye, and by adding on the gloss of Wheezy, I bring some warmth back to my eye. And did you see my eyes just literally change colour by doing that? It's amazing how you bring things back to what you really suit, because I'm neutral, not cool, and my eyes went so much brighter. The magic in a pot is Wheezy Sheer Shimmer. So this is, I can't remember where I got this dress, but I always felt it was a bit high-waisted.
Oh yeah.
A little bit too little girly for me.
Quite cool though.
Yeah, quite cool, but there's something...
Okay.
I think I got it actually from the Outnet, and it was from Gabriella Hurst, and it was like that 80% off, and I wasn't sure about it. But I used to put the waistcoat on to just change this, and I want to give myself more of a waist. So I'm going to make the back of that quite tight.
Is this that TV gilet from before?
This is a TV gilet. And I'm just giving this longer line to my waist, which is what my waist suits, and keeping the bottom ones open. And to me, it totally changes out the dress.
Yeah, and it's so clever that it's a very similar tone, but just different fabric.
Exactly, it has to be. Like blues are really challenging to wear together, navies. But I really like that now. I don't have that feeling that it was little girly before, and it's not anymore.
Have you got the shoulder pad on underneath?
I got the shoulder pad
okay,
on.
that makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Because it's giving that breadth that
yeah.
the dress wouldn't have. So there we have it. So think about Waistcoats and gilets and how you can introduce them into your life. That if you are curvy with boobs, you might want to have ones that go in a deep V. If you want to wear round neck jumpers, but you sometimes feel you've got a uni boob, how they can lift and separate your boobs, how they can change the shape of dress and give you a waist. If you have a dress that's a bit shapeless, and they can add dimension and layering to any look. So I love them in my wardrobe, and it makes my wardrobe more flexible.
What a masterclass, thank you.
Until next time.
Bye, see you next week.